Hello, and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 6th grade concept of additive and multiplicative relationships. This is standard 6.4a in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 18 of the 2024 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. All right, so we've got two equations here. And we simply need to describe, so we're going to need to use words to describe the relationship between these two equations. So let's just put both of them down here. And I want to just make a small little table of values just to see what we have here. And so I've got a y equals x plus 3. And then let's see what happens when we let's just place 0, 1, 2, and 3 for each of them. All right, so I'm just making this up, but those are going to be pretty easy numbers to add and to multiply. So let's look at this first one first. So what I'm going to use is substitution. So I'm going to replace the x with a 0. I just want to see what happens to the y. So I could say y equals 3 times 0. So y equals 0. All right, so when you plug in 0, you get 0. So y equals 3 times, now my x is 1, so y equals 3. And this next one, y equals 3 times 2, and so that's going to be 6. You know, when we've got a letter and a number next to each other, that represents multiplication. And when it's two numbers next to each other you want to multiply, you can either do like this 3 times 0, you could do 3 times 0. That gets a little confusing because that x and that x are two different things. So normally what we'll do is we'll do a 3.0. That can be kind of confusing because it could be viewed as 3.0 if you drop the dot a little bit. So a lot of times you'll see parentheses. Kind of hard to mistake that. All three of these represent multiplication. So that's going to be 6. Y equals 3 times 3, that's 9. All right, so hopefully you're saying we are just multiplying by 3, right? We're skip counting by 3s, okay? And so that is going to be on and on and on and on, 15, 18, 21, okay? So this is what we call a multiplicative relationship because I'm taking a value, x, and I'm multiplying it by 3 to get the new value. I'm taking my independent variable, x, multiplying it by 3 to get my dependent variable, y. So let's see what happens to x plus 3. I'm still going to use the 0, 1, 2, 3. So y equals this 0 is going to be replacing my x plus 3, so that's 3. All right, so that's different because on the other one, y ended up being 0. Y equals 1 plus 3, right? And that's going to be 4. Y equals 2 plus 3, 5. Y equals 3 plus 3 equals 6, right? If we were to add one more, we could just see that's going to be 7. So take a look at what's happening to my y's, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The y's look like they're going up 1, but what's really happening here is that relationship between the independent and the dependent variable. This is what we call an additive relationship because I am taking my independent variable, x, and I'm simply adding 3 plus 3, and that's getting me my y. So let's look at our answer statements here. In both of these, the value of y is 3 more than the value of x. All right, that's a plus 3. Not for both of them, just for this one right here. In both of them, the value of y is 3 times. That's a times 3. Nope, not for both of them, just that one. So let's look in C and D. In y equals 3x, the value is 3 times. Y equals x plus c is 3 more. Yeah, that looks good. And then D, y equals 3x, the value is 3 more. That's a plus 3. Nope, it's times 3. So my answer is C.